So, this week on What Bad Financial Decision Has Landon Made This Time, we have Switch 2. Which, honestly, it's kind of crazy that the last unboxing I did on my little silly channel was like 5 years ago, right? For the Animal Crossing Switch. And, man, so much has changed in those 5 years. It's crazy. I mean, I knew I was going to get this eventually because, it's me. But I didn't expect to get it today, this randomly. It just kind of came into stock out of nowhere after, these things have been impossible to find since launch in June. So, I saw it was in stock. Well, I actually played this for the first time last night at a friend's. And I was like, I can't not get it. I was really gonna wait. I was gonna wait as long as I could until there was really something that was I have to have it. And then I saw Tears of the Kingdom in 4K, and I was just like, well. And then I actually played the Mario Kart game, and then I was just like, well. So it was the Mario Kart that really did it for me. That, oh my god, I have no words. And I barely even played it. Crazy. But yeah, anyway, I wasn't really planning on doing a little unboxing video, and then Ashley was like, you need to make a video. And I was like, well, yes, actually. So, here we go. I gotta figure out how I want to work this with the camera and stuff. But, because I don't want to be moving the camera. It took me 20 minutes to get this set up. Okay, I guess we'll just oh, whoa, hey. I don't know what that was. Okay, okay. There's no stick or anything. It's just raw dog. Just. Wow. That works. Okay. Wow. It's it looks like the Kindle Fire for kids that my brother had growing up. Except this has the same horsepower as an Xbox Series S. Wow, this is really pretty. Yoshi and I were talking about how Yoshi does not like the fact that the controllers go instead of because the whole thing was that and now it's and they're using the same sound to advertise, and let's be real, it's not the same as it's more of a but as someone whose Joy-Con rails got really worn down over time, I don't care. They're not doing anything by the book for this console, so I'm just going with it. But, ooh. It's just so big. How big is it compared to the other one? Hold on, I have my actual Switch with me as well. This is big. This is Steam Deck big. So bizarre. Oh my god, okay. Because we're here and we're doing this, I guess we'll do comparisons and stuff. And okay, so this is what I've currently been using since it came out in 22. I had the Animal Crossing. Okay, I bought the original Switch when it came out, and I was 15 when it came out, so I didn't have a job. So we sold every Wii U game that we had, except the console. So I don't understand. I still have my Wii U, but I mean, it's not really doing much because I sold all the games when I was a kid. But my brothers and I sold everything that we had to get a Switch, everything. That's why I don't have a lot of old video game stuff anymore, except for the consoles. I forgot the GameCube and stuff. But anyway, then when the Animal Crossing Switch came out and I had a job at Starbucks, I was like, we're getting it. And I did. And we opened it then, and then in 22, I bought this with my Target credit card and paid it off over a long time because, you know, money. And yeah, if you're curious of how this happened, thank God for 4 monthly payments because, whew. So this was the OLED model that was for Splatoon 3. This is by far the most beautiful one I've ever seen. I hope that's focused or something. But the white translucent controllers on the back, insane. The actual having an OLED screen that's slightly larger is beautiful. Like, I'm kind of disappointed that the new one doesn't have that. I left my Animal Crossing open. Doesn't have the OLED screen. But this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about my Joy-Con. Not like the rails wearing down. That's not supposed to happen. So I'm totally okay with them, you know, instead of anyway, okay, we're just gonna set this here. Let's check out the rest of the box. Okay, we've got our dog, but it looks different and stuff because it's not, it's, you know. Okay, this time it's a separate piece instead of one entire USB-C thing. Wow. Yeah, 240 volts. I was gonna say, like, how strong does this have to be to power this? It honestly is still really remarkable how capable this device is for such a small package. That's why, like, I'm able to justify the price and stuff, because it's, like, insane. Okay, Ethernet, HDMI, AC, the usual. USB-C A on the side for all of their silly gimmicks, like cameras and microphones. Cool. Okay, pretty similar kind of situation here. Okay. I guess there isn't that much to it. I'm just gonna open this, plug this in. Beep beep boop, beep 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 beep. Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control. Let's get it. Okay, but that is pretty much it in terms of hardware that came in the box. Compared to the original Switch packaging, this is a lot more compact, so a little bit more environmentally friendly, which is nice. Oh duh, HDMI cord. Woo! And the little straps, which are now hollow. Interesting. Wait, this is cool. Whoa. Wait, okay, so that comes off so clean. Come on, can we check this out. That's like really satisfying. Oh. Holy crap. Interesting. Okay, anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted here. What is the situation with this? Oh. Interesting. Wow. Okay. Cool. I see. Sorry, I'm like figuring this out in real time. um. Yes. Wow. How does it come off? I think the same concept. Oh, I was right. Interesting. Except this is not magnetic. There's an actual latch in there. But there seems to be a lot more moving parts than just a rail. So, pretty optimistic about that. Although, I worry that the little thing in there with the pin connectors to actually connect to the switch, I feel like that's something that will easily get dust in it. We'll see if that becomes an issue. I'm more of a pro controller person anyway, so. But interesting, cool. HDMI cable. Yes, now I have a billion of these. Okay. I guess that is really it. Yeah. I mean, obviously I got done with Mario Kart because like I'm gonna have to like start this up and like sign in and transfer and do all that stuff. So wow, look at her. She's big. She's bigger than my face. Lame. When you booted up the original Switch, it had a very exciting thing. So, but I mean that is really it. I gotta figure out how to transfer all this stuff. But oh yeah, size comparison. We didn't even do that. Okay. Wait, let me look at it first. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. This one just looks like a little baby. Cool. Cool. I'm really interested to see what looks better on the new console and stuff. I've got to like actually do a lot before I can sit down and like talk about it and review it. But I'm really excited. And that's it right now, I guess. But there you go, Ashley. Godspeed, soldier.